If you want real change in Europe, you have got to vote Conservative. British jobs, British opportunities, British livelihoods. And our argument is, you don't maximise those interests by saying everything's fine in Europe, and you don't maximise those interests by walking away from Europe. You get the best for Britain by rolling up your sleeves and fighting for real change in Europe.
We've got a very big task ahead, and I think basically all of our candidates will be working hard over the coming months until that election to make sure we get our message across of the sort of Europe we want to see and the sort of Europe the Prime Minister wants to see.
For us in the West Midlands, every vote counts. We have 7 elected MEPs at the moment, 3 of whom are Conservative. So we want to keep at least 3 Conservative seats. We'll be fighting these elections to win as many votes as possible.
If you want Europe to really work for business, you've got to vote Conservative.
What we're interested in, and why we think the Conservative government will help, is we're interested in small government and big markets.
Basically, we need to keep in the EU, we need to trade with Europe, we need to trade with Europe nice and easily, and I think that the understanding that the MEPs have got of business in the UK is very, very important to understand how we trade with them.
I look for understanding politicians, I look for politicians who really want to support you, who've got your best interest at heart.
This election campaign is going to be absolutely vital. The decisions that this country makes on the EU over the next couple of years will dictate this country's future for the next 20 or 30 years.
So I see businesses on a day-to-day basis and see the benefits that Conservative policies have brought to businesses, both small, medium and large.
Other parties aren't sure about the single currency. Well, I am. The pound is our currency, and that is the way it is going to stay.
Red tape and agriculture and horticulture is an absolute major burden for us. We hope you're going to cut red tape but not cut it lengthways. You know, we want to really cut it down to size, the absolute minimum red tape.
On immigration, as I've made clear, free movement of labour is desirable for us and for Europe. But free movement of benefits, of child benefit, of people who don't want to work, no, we did not sign up for that. And thanks to the Conservatives in government, we've massively clamped down on it.
I also feel that we should decide who we allow into our country and who we don't.
Well, I think they're very good at listening. I think that's a really good thing. They portray your views, they obviously express those views into Europe.
I think it's really important that you have MPs and local MEPs who are willing to listen to you.
The great asset we've got this time is David Cameron's promise of a referendum.
I've never had a say on our relationship with Europe, and in fact nobody in this country has ever had a say on our current relationship with Europe, and it's high time they were listened to.
I'm also looking forward to the in-out referendum next year for an intelligent and sensible debate about the pros and cons of being in or out of Europe.
And remember that we are the only party that can realistically deliver such a referendum.
Well, I don't think any other party can offer is a viable alternative. I mean, it's absolute waste of a vote to vote UKIP.
I think when it comes to actual election time and people have to put their crosses in the boxes, I think that they will see sense and they will vote Conservative.
And that's really important because I think only Britain can lead the way in Europe. Britain can lead the way to enable us to get what we deserve, a free, fair and flexible Europe, a Europe of nation states.
So the overwhelming message to take out in these elections is this. If you want real change in the European Union, then you need a Conservative Prime Minister and a strong team of Conservative MEPs behind him.